Guys, they said there is serious wahala between the Oloris and the elders right now in the palace. If all this information is true, remember that these are all alleged information. So, from what we are hearing right now, they said ever since this full moon ritual ended and was successful, the Oloris and some elders have been having serious wahala, such that they have been threatening to expose each other. The Oloris are threatening to expose elders, while the elders are threatening to expose the Oloris. And I said, what are they waiting for? If this information is true, what are they waiting for? Let them go on with the exposition so that Kabiyesi will know who is who. Even though we all know that by now Kabiyesi must have known who is who, but they need to open their mouth so that the remaining secret will be out there. Yes, so because they said the way the elders supported Kabiyesi at some point, the Oloris were still hoping that some of these elders will work for them on that day. But the elders, they all know their culture and tradition very well. They know that if they decide to work against the king, especially on that particular day of the ritual, that they might not live to tell the story. Did you not hear what happened to those chiefs? Those ones that were invited to come and be part of the occasion. Did you not hear what happens to them? Does it mean that they don't know about the culture, or is it just about greedy? Because you know that one thing about greedy people is that sometimes they tend to lose focus. The greediness in them will make them to forget certain important things that can even affect their lives. And that is how one of them joined their ancestors shortly after the ritual, because they collected bribe from these same women just to make sure that things did not go well. But unfortunately, the gods stopped them before they tried to stop the full moon ritual. So the part that makes the women and the elders to be having so much problem right now, even to the point that they said the wives are saying that the elders must refund them all the money that they have given to them, because it's like many of them have paid huge amount of money to these elders so that they will be on their side to make sure that the ritual did not happen. But it got to a point that these people decided to support their king rather than the women. And now, it is now a very big problem. They said Igbi is saying that if they fail to give back her money, that she is going to get them arrested. On the other hand, the elders are saying, if you get us arrested, we will expose you. And at the end of the day, we'll make sure that you leave the palace. Ebony, they say, is doing the same. Gospel, the same. And I was like, what is this women's problem? What is their problem? They said the way the elders bowed down and welcomed Queen Naomi. Some people were even doing Uruki praise for her the day she came to the palace to come and show appreciation. You know, they said these women, they almost fainted because many of them were hanging around and they saw everything that happened that day. People were coming to welcome Queen Naomi. People were super happy that at least she's about to come back to her base. Even though we are hearing that Queen Naomi have said it over and over again, that she cannot come and live in the palace. All that she wanted is to reconcile with her husband, be her husband's wife again. Because you know that as it is right now, they cannot address her as Kabiyesi's wife until all the rituals are done. Especially that if is it a foreign right, the one that those elders disappointed, they will have to do it. Until after that, Kabiyesi will now announce her publicly and you will start seeing them together again. But until then, they said she can come to the palace but cannot be seen in public with the king. So the women, we are very happy. A lot of elders too showed that they are happy too, They said the way they were singing Queen Naomi's praise that day. And a lot of people are saying, are they really singing it because they love her and want her back? Or are they trying to make their king happy? But whichever way, they said the women understand it that, these elders have betrayed them all, not after all the money they invested on this. They never see anything, no. They never see anything. So the problem right now is that the wives are demanding that the elders will refund them for betraying them, while the elders are saying that they don't have proof. Yes, so there is no proof. You cannot defend it anywhere. You want to come and arrest me. When you arrest me, what will you tell them? They'll give me money to do what? Eh? And who was there when you were giving me the money? Yes, that's the question. The money for what? Okay, they will tell them it's to stop Queen Naomi's ritual, abi? These elders, they don't chop these women clean mouths. And that is what feed them. Maybe they have money. Let them be bringing out their money. They said the particular one that makes Ebony to shed tears happens to be one of the elders in the palace that she trusted with her life. As in, if they ever tell her that this elder will disappoint her, she wouldn't believe it. Because they said it has been long she started working with this elder. Then anytime she's coming back from her base, she used to prepare a special package for this particular elder because she sees her as a father in that palace. And the man was delivering before. The man was making sure that she gets all the information because we all know that these women, nothing goes for nothing. They can't work where they will not gain anything. For them to abandon their ex-husband and children to come to the palace is because of what they will gain from the palace. It's not because of love. Yes, of course, we all know it's not because of love. It's because of what they will gain. So working with these elders is because of what they will gain too. But unfortunately, although they have been gaining, because all this while they have been fighting Queen Naomi, I'm sure these elders gave up because they have seen that, man, Iyanifa is there. If you do anyhow, she will expose you. And Kabiyesi will throw you out of the council and all of that. So they decided that, no, they don't want that shame. They decided to support the king. And now the wives are demanding for the money. Why they said, you don't have any proof. I don't owe you anything. That is what we are hearing if the information is true. But don't forget that these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to my channel, follow my page and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.